The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the counter is on. Nedved. Rice. And it's Yaya Toure. Here's Nedved. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And he whips it in. That has been knocked clear. Great chance for a shot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mali yet to have an attempt on goal. Donadoni. Messi. Now it's Bale. And it's Bale. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. And he shoots! They've scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first moment of real significance. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Mali with the corner, there first. And now a terrible pass. Bale, and the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Now it's Neymar. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Bergkamp is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mali have their third corner. And it's Henderson. And he skips past his man. Fired deep towards the back post. Ferdinand can get it clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Great chance! Van der Ven gets it away. Nedved puts his foot on the gas, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Rice conjures time and space where few can. And he's managed to get rid. Rolls it backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Tele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Bale. Now that's well seen too.
Mali really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pele! It's Pele! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Mali certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Mali sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 6, número 41.
And we're underway again.
Número 24. Entran número 20. Número 19.
That's been intercepted.
Número 17.
Yaya Toure.
Número 11.
Makaleli. And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved will not... Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big chance! And he's heaved it away, and that interception was most necessary. Takes a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And they've got rid. Donadoni could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Bergomi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Goulet. Goulet takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe, shot a goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now he's off and running. Messi. Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Pete.
Shapes to shoot! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Goulet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Cambio.
And he's managed to gift it back. De Bruyne. Jordan Henderson. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it into space. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries to think it through. Sticks it away!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it.
Foden! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Red Star with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. Now it's Bale.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he...
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Neymar. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Villa. David Villa is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Bale. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Vitinha. Forward it goes. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to react. Quarter of an hour played. Mali yet to have an attempt on goal. Vitinha. Oh, this is a very good run. Vitinha goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Red Star really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Messi. Foden has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Cristiano! It's bounced back off the post. Jordan Henderson. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Donatoni. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. He's through here. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful...
Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Foden, and it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. He's found some space. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Red Star get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Passes short and sharp. Vitinha. And it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a lovely, neat pass. Plays the return pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Foden. Great vision. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Mali are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi wins the duel this time. Neymar, Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. Knocks it into space. Real chance! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And it didn't take him long, just the goalkeeper to beat. He's through, now is he in? Barella, oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Changement en cours.
Mali can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Red Star get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Azar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that is a little undercooked. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Batistuta, and a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van de Ven. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Mali clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there. Barella, looking for the run. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafa Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Red Star have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Alvarez. Played back in. And it's Henderson. Bout of passing here. Decent chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Changement. Le numéro 10. Messi.
Red Star can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mali complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's always been caught napping. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Hullet. And this is Roberto Carlos. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Hullet is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Edmilson. And here's Messi. And this is Eto'o. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played out wide. That's very neat. Messi threads one in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Edmilson. De Jong.
Such good technique.
Shot could be on. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Mali really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 15 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Oh, super find. And he's on his way! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Neymar. Takes aim and he rises! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played back in, and he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Otto cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Swept in. Mali with the corner. There first. Neymar goes short. Cross goes in there.
1 minute added time.
Cleared away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Now there's a decent chance! There it is! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Mali come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Mali are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. De Jong, and this is Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Bale. Messi pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Over to the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Donadoni. And it's De Jong. And he's in on goal! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Save from Khan, and he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And this is Roberto Carlos, and now they can spring out of defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Edmilson. De Jong. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Chiellini clears. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Edmilson. Now, he's got space here. Oh, important interception.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And now the breakaway. Aubameyang looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. He's in a great position here.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Swings it across. Cleared without hesitation. Cleared without complication. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Edmilson. Now it's Messi. That's really well cleared. Knocks it into space. He's free, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Mali
10,
have their second
Gullit.
corner now.
Number 9, Ito. Number 21, Frankie de Jong. Number 30, Messi.
Right card
Number
with the
15,
clearance.
Roberto Carlos.
Mali nearly finished
Coming
it
on
off
the
there,
field,
but now it's a case of
number
waiting for the
13,
whistle.
Vinicius Junior. Number 11,
Mali
Morientes.
close now to
Number
seeing this
6,
one through to the end.
Donadoni. Number 99, Hades. Number
Oh, shooting
27,
chance!
Serginho.
Deftly away.
Substitution. 2 added minutes has
Araujo.
been indicated.
Chance! And he's there to get it away. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Mali finding their passes. Messi, that's a delicate pass. Neymar. Now it's Bale. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now he's off and running. Henderson cuts out the pass. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mali clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, cracking ball. Real chance! Fantastic from Aubameyang! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Mali score first.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now that's well seen too. Messi, oh, well played, well played. Lofted upfield. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Danger averted for now. Portugal have reclaimed it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. He rises! Oh, taken with style. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gerrard, over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. And the finish! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, sweet feet. Chance for a shot! It's in! And right on half-time, that is And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Here we go again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, good spread. Messi has it in. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Donatoni, who played through for the wide man. Oh, super ball! In by Messi. Bullish header! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Mali take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, some tackle that. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Donatoni, and he's in on goal. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Mali really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Changement pour le Mali. Le numéro 97.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 11, Neymar. Le numéro 10, Messi. le numéro
The most
8.
accurate pass.
À leur place, le numéro 20.
Now it's Hullet.
Le numéro 18.
It's a really well measured
le
ball.
numéro 15. Le
And
numéro
that is
7.
expertly dealt with.
Hazard. Le numéro
Jordan
9.
Henderson.
Attention, changement.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Batistuta. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Kokchu. He's through here. Petri. And it's Henderson. Caicedo. Vieri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Kokchu. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Mali blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Looking to play him in. Bergomi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caicedo. Messi, looking for options for movement. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that, and Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Batistuta. Bergomi does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Caicedo. And the counter is on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Vieri. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nedved. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get it through? And that is that. Mali pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And here's Bale. Neymar. Chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Played into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here. And this is Iniesta. Bale. Now the cross. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. Shot could be on. Oh, good-looking ball. And smartly reclaimed. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donadoni goes on a run down the left wing. Passes coming off in quick succession here. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Hullet. Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this? Flashes it across. Oh, well played, well played. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Bale. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. Donadoni. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide. Cross to the back post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Iniesta quietly revving up. And here's Hullet. Rui Costa. He's found a way past. Donatoni. That's a look and plays it forward. And that has left him in a heap. Kante is the guilty party there. And it's Gattuso. Oh, that's neat. Rui Costa! He's delivered all right! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pull it. Oh, that's nice. Bale. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a great position here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Here's the start of the second half.
Mali really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi. Neymar shot a goal! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rui Costa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marley looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rui Costa. Ibrahimovic. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bale. Gattuso deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Donatoni. Marley finding them. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Rui Costa. Coming on the field is
Messi with the short one.
Substitution.
Now it's Messi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. Marley perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Azar. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a...
Can he finish? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. This is Batistuta. Batistuta! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There's the shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And Batistuta! And that's definitely not his best. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has been cut short. Jordan Henderson, and they can counter here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Shoots! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This has become one super big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Bale. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Zanetti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's there to belt it away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Marley looking to pass their way through. Oh, nice touch. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Zanetti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Donadoni. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Bale! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bale. It's come to nothing. Donadoni. And it's Messi. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Zanetti. Zanetti going full tilt down the left. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The referee's awarded a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here. And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pass is just off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Good ball over the top. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Marley finding their passes. Donadoni. Real chance! We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he spark a counter here? Bastoni. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cross from Cafu. Punched away. And he's had a hit. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Donadoni. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Here comes the cross. And he's there to get it away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove
And
productive?
he skips past his man. Goes for a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. Beckham gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Donadoni. And it's Neymar. Look at the space here. And this is Neymar. He can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in.
Changement pour le Mali. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 11. Neymar. Le numéro 10.
Hazard.
Messi. Le numéro 23.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Cerezo Osaka really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hazard. And here's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Shot. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Villa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
And the finish! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Baggio.
Temps additionnel, 3
It's a
minutes.
sharp little ball here. Now he's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Threads one in. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. deftly out wide. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Mali have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Strasbourg have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route, so all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Great chance! That's another chance! I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Azar. Mateus. Caicedo. Boyan. Tries to pass it through. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played with finesse. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! Henderson gets rid without sophistication. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mali leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. Strasbourg looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And it's Rice. Good ball, good take. Baresi with the clearance. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, sweet feet. He's not got that quite right. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Bale. Mbappe! Azar. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Neymar. Boyan. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And Messi! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's
Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And now he has two. Mali find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Donatoni couldn't squeeze it through. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rice, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And Di Lorenzo, Mateus, Messi.
1 minute.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circles.
And we hit half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Mali are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Changement. Le numéro 21. Pour le remplacer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Inzaghi.
Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mateus. And it's Inzaghi. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, they could be caught out here. Now this could be a chance. Now this could be a chance. Azar. Mateus. Filippo Inzaghi. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Bojan. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Changement.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rice, and it's Azar. Nouri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Inzaghi. Oh, some tackle that. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Jordan Henderson. No, that's been intercepted. Bojan, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. Bojan, that's a pretty loose pass. And there's a searching pass. That's a good... Decent chance! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expert. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je voudrais avoir une petite pensée pour tous ceux d'entre vous qui fêtent leur anniversaire aujourd'hui.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Mali.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance of the ugly side of the game.
Shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Foot in. Thuram calmly anticipates.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Donadoni is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he finish? That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish right from the top drawer! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Oh no, this does not look good. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mali have scored 2 quick goals here. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar. That has not gone well. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. And it's Makelele. Best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Neymar. Donadoni. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nice interception, well timed. Makelele. Best.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neymar. Nice control. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that was vital. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Good ball, good take. Takes on his marker. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Makaleli. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Neymar. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar chooses to go back. Mbappe! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi cuts it out. Shifted upfield. Messi. And that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
I'd like to ask you to join
Mali
me in
will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Best looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe, face to face with the keeper. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Mali present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure. That is some save from Khan. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Picked out, and the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, that looks a decent ball. Good take. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Makaleli. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in, takes a shot! sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Mali are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution.
Mali choosing to make the first change. Mali go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Nicked it back promptly. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Best. Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Neatly clipped into space. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 25, Mbappe. Number 11, Messi. Number 18, number 15, Neymar. Number 24, Makalele. Coming on the field, number 20,
Van de Ven.
Romario. Number 23,
Hazard.
Pele.
And
Number
now a
7,
sudden chance to counter.
Number 19, Gullit. Number 9, Nedved.
Spread out to the left. And he's cut it out. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. Kirkchu. De Bruyne. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Thuram gets it clear. Now it's De Bruyne. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. For Conte. Aims beyond the defence. And he's intervened well there. Kirkchu is the team's great visionary. De Bruyne. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. And this is De Bruyne. And he was alert to it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Dink through. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Thuram, passing nice and neat. Mali are looking to go forward now. Oh, good take and a good air. It's Pele! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And it's Nedved. He has a look out. Pele! Oh, should have put that away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Pele. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kirkchu. He is just caressing the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's onside. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's being shifted off it. Kirkchu. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Hazard. David Villa is onto this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Couldn't squeeze it through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era. Shoots! He's delivered all right! And Mali score first! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zanetti is there to clear. He's gone forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mali leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. And it's Zanetti. Decent progress down the left. Delivers with whip. Well, there's the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nice bit of trickery. Hangs in across. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Donadoni. He's shifting through the gears here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Iniesta. Played in deep. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Rodri. Pull it. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Messi! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam. Great vision. Rodri receives it in it's a mighty effort! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Now Mbappe. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Khan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ah, that's a fine interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Donadoni tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. That looks a good ball through. He's picked chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mali with the corner, there first. Swings in a... Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Threads one in. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a look and place it forward. And he welcomes it in. And Messi! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Donatoni. Baresi. That's going up front in a hurry. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Pullet powering forward here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, it's played into the area. And he's heaved it away. Rodri. Zanetti. Oh, what has happened? Oh, smashing header!
That's just...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Mali are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule.
So we're into the second 45. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's forced to go back. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Over to the left, played back in, pull it. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Triol gets a foot in here. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Messi. Pull it. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Chance, surely! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Changement pour le Mali. Le numéro 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of...
Bale!
À leur place.
Oh,
Le
crossbar!
numéro 13. Le numéro 7. Hazard. Le numéro 4. Le numéro
Keeper's got good
18.
distance on that.
Le numéro 20. Attention, changement.
Iniesta. And they're quick to press. Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking risk.
Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew...
Big chance! That should get the job done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Look at this. And the finish! It's in! They're back within reach! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? Iniesta gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lam tries to clear. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries to pass it. It's Eto'o! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Trion makes the interception. Zanetti. Eto'o might just make this. That is a brilliant interception. Azar. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank.
That's good defensive concentration.
In again, he rises! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it. That was well played, well stopped.
Jordan Henderson, passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Szoboszlai. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Bale. Opts to play it back. Another pass. There's the shot! Oh, should have put that away. Corner number 2 then.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
The final 5 minutes. Bale elects to cross. Could have here their final chance. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Bale. Short changes him with that pass. Mali have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Alvarez. Rummenigge now looking to orchestrate a counter. Time added on 4 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors.
Yeah, he's a player who's always been extremely calm and he likes to kind of think on the ball. Some say that was lazy, slowing the game down a little too much, but I've never seen it that way.
Looking to play him in. Zanetti. Kukçu. Neymar. Mane. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van de Ven. No way through, so back it comes. Caught offside that time. Out towards the flank. Marley getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. It's a threatening ball. Van de Ven gets good distance on it. Conte. Played over towards the opposite flank. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That has been cut short. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Bale. And now they can clear their lines. Good effort from distance. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu goes steaming forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the pass is intercepted. Up towards the front line. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Some really good ball movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Goal! And Marley score first. Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Pete.
Berbatov! Oh, that is rather wayward. And that's been won straight back. That's a smashing touch to get him away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Kukçu. Now it's Mane. Ball driven towards the far post. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe goes short. Tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Neymar. Neymar. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Face to face. And the finish! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Mali are such an adept counter-attacking team.
And Berbatov! It's hit the upright. Messi, well seen, saw that coming. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale.
Additionnel.
Messi tries to pass it through. It's out for a goal kick. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Marley heading into the break. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. Drives it in. Henderson with the clearance. Rijkaard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Marley looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Oh, well measured. He's found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
That ball looks a good one. Van der Ven. Marley with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Jordan Henderson. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
And the shot! Rijkaard. He's found a way past. And it's Bale. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Kupchu. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Changement pour le Mali. Le numéro 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 10. Messi.
And they win it back again.
Le numéro
Jordan
23.
Henderson.
À leur place.
Hazard.
Le numéro 5.
Oh, now here's
Le
an
numéro
interesting
7.
matchup.
Hazard.
And it's
Le
Henderson.
numéro 13. Le numéro 18.
Batistuta.
Le numéro 20.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe, he's free, he has got space. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be. Alvarez. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. Jordan Henderson bops him off it and wins back the ball. He has found the way through. That is a crunching tackle. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Has a look and plays it forward. Hazard. He is through here. Goes for a shot! A case now of complete control. Lookman. Bellingham. And it's Hazard. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, good spread. And this is Hazard. He's picked... Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays in a cross. He gets me. It's bounced back off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Van de Ven. Alvarez. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Hazard. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has a lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he get on the end of this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! He scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Mali are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Takes a shot! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bale. And it's Zanetti. Well, nicely intercepted. Jordan Henderson. And here's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. That is lovely. Decent chance! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of terrific header. Chiellini gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. Van der Ven puts his foot on the gas. And this is Messi. And here's Mbappe. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Marley looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rooney. Rooney goes steaming forward. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Chance, surely! No, he's missed it.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Donatoni. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rooney. Oh, good-looking ball. Stood up well to him there. Out to the left it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Neymar goes for a shot! And it's there! Just cruising! And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Mali are looking as solid as I've seen for some time.
Now,
All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Mali are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And the second half gets underway. Donatoni. Bale. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Mali clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And there's the shot! And it's in! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great vision. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now then, the ball's come loose. This might spell danger. Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Zanetti. Now it's Rooney.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. No luck with that dink over the top. Rodri. Zanetti, given the lift of his goal. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Plays it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution.
Szoboszlai.
The attendance for this match
he's
was
intervened well there.
70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. Szoboszlai. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Now it's Bale. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. He's gone direct here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fred. And he shoots! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Shoots! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bale running with the ball. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Tries to pass it through. Now can he find a finish? He gets big! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's been slipped through. Shapes the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Szoboszlai. And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, outsmarting him this time. Shot could be on. They're urging him to shoot. Pedri. And it's Azar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Szoboszlai, up he goes! And he's steered it beyond the post. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Hello, attendees.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Mali, Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
That is special! Gareth Bale!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Cruyff! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you...
Mateus! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? Goal! goal, Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Donadoni goes for a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he has kept it out somehow.
Cafu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tries to play it through. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Baresi gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. And here's Bale. He's given the time to pick a pass. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Chiellini makes the interception. Donadoni has found the net here, of course. Now, can they get him away? Mateus. Forlan has created one goal already. And here's Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Cafu. Cafu made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he welcomes it in. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Cruyff. So, what can they make of this? And it's Messi. And here's Forlan. Hullet. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's Cruyff. Kante making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, what a ball! Well read, and the danger is averted.
Temps additionnel,
Cruyff.
3 minutes.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Deep into stoppage time. Messi knocks it into space. And he's running for... takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And we hit half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Chers spectateurs, Voici venu le moment de notre grande tombola. Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes.
And the second half gets underway.
Mali can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Bale chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. And it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Now it's Forlan. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff threads one in, and that has sent him... Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Real chance here. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Changement pour le Mali. Le numéro 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
He's having a shot! Cruyff. Oh, can he get onto this? Jordan Henderson. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Soboslai. Oh, good read. Messi. Mateus. And it's Cruyff.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Batistuta. Szoboszlai. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa. Oh, well played, well played. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And here's Alvarez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Mali clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cleared away. Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi. And it's Messi. Here's Forlan. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Changement.
Borussia Dortmund can make their change now with a break in play. So now the difference is 3. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Donatoni. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a goal kick. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Soboslai. Incoming delivery. Forlan. Mbappe. Now it's Villa, and he's managed to get free. And that will be the final act. Mali pleasingly